Hello, and welcome. Today, we're delving into the darker side of school bullying. Whether you're new here or a familiar face, there is a serious issue to be addressed. We all may have encountered this at least once in our life. Let's divide the topic into two parts. The first part will focus on the negative effects on bullies, while the second part will address the negative effects on students who are being bullied, beginning with the downside of bullying to the bullies. Students bullying others are expected to show violent behaviors in future. They are likely to be involved in consumption of alcohol and drugs, engage in early sexual activity, show unacceptable behavior towards their friends and family, and might play a role in criminal activities. Social isolation. Bullies often end up alone because their aggressive actions make it hard for others to be friends with them. The roots of bullying behavior are frequently linked to personal issues or insecurities. Involvement in such behavior can impede an individual's personal growth and development, causing them to miss out on opportunities for self-improvement and positive social interactions. Academic consequences. Participating in bullying can have consequences for a bully's academic performance. Teachers and school administrators might step in, leading to disciplinary measures that affect their progress in education. Legal consequences. In extreme instances, bullying can result in legal repercussions. Certain forms of bullying may be deemed criminal, leading to legal proceedings and potential long-term ramifications. Emotional and psychological impact. Despite common misconceptions, bullies are not impervious to emotional and psychological repercussions. They may grapple with feelings of guilt, remorse, or internal conflict regarding their actions, potentially contributing to mental health challenges. Let's move on to the downside of children getting bullied. Students vulnerable to bullying majorly experience physical, mental, and social issues. They tend to be depressed and anxious. This affects them in various areas such as poor academic performance, health issues, loss of interest and participation in school activities. They face similar drawbacks as bullies: social isolation, academic performance, emotional and psychological impact, and behavioral changes. Shifting from information gathered from the web to real-life examples. A 14-year-old boy in Hisar, India, was found hanging in his room after allegedly being repeatedly harassed by two of his female classmates who called him effeminate. The boy's family filed a complaint against the two girls and the class teacher, accusing them of abetment of suicide. The boy had previously complained to his teacher about the bullying, but no action was taken. This incident is reminiscent of a similar case in Faridabad last year, where a boy left a note saying that his school had killed him due to bullying. A 15-year-old boy of Indian origin, Brandon Singh Rayat, took his own life in Leicester, England, allegedly due to bullying at school. His mother, Meena Rayat, revealed the extent of his distress during National Anti-Bullying Week. Despite seeking help, Brandon's anxiety worsened, leading to social phobia and self-imposed isolation. The teenager faced cyber attacks, being called derogatory names by schoolmates, and eventually stopped attending school. Brandon died by hanging in August, following several suicide attempts. His family expressed dissatisfaction with the school and medical support. A full inquest into his death is scheduled for January. The school expressed sadness and emphasized its commitment to students' welfare, while mental health services acknowledged the tragedy and conducted a thorough investigation. Heading to the conclusion, bullying has ruined many lives. I do not neglect the misunderstanding in several students, the perspective of seeing teasing and calling of names for fun. But remember to inquire the victim whether he or she is comfortable with what you are doing, and quit if they deny. Multiple schools have taken the initiative to convey how important the word no is to the students, but all seems to be ineffective amongst students. Your irresponsibility may cause a major loss to their parents, friends, and family. Every individual in this world varies from one another, just as the fingers in your hand. Many are sensitive to actions caused by others, and the rest may not be affected. Just because a student ignores all the harassment caused to them is not a good sign to continue bullying. Many hold back their emotions behind a smile. Please reflect and take my opinion into consideration.